And you know what? Actually, that's a great transition point to my next question, which was based around Tony Robbins, because I've heard he does some really interesting exercises prior to getting on stage, like jumping on a trampoline.
Right.
Is there anything that you'd recommend people would do, like the 5 to 10 minutes before getting on stage?
I absolutely do, because I've had to learn this myself. And I learned this from Navy SEALs who do Navy SEAL training, an instructor. How do Navy SEALs, when they are put into these really frightening, terrifying situations, what happens to all of us naturally? Fight or flight response. Heart rate goes up. Even people who are incredibly well trained, when they're dropped at night into a compound situation, automatically everything's going to kick into gear. That's not what you want when you're a SEAL or a Green Beret. I've talked to the Green Berets about this too. How do they calm down? They do the breathing exercises, and many of your listeners probably know about it. The breathing exercises that we all hear about. It's called 4x4 breathing. So you take in those deep breaths through your nostrils, and you count to about 4, hold it for 4, and then release it for 4. You do that 4 times, and it actually sends a signal to your brain that this is not as much of a threat. So now all of a sudden your heart rate kind of calms down a little bit. So the best thing you can do before any conversation or a podcast, if I'm on a podcast, I had a lot of other things that were going on just prior to this podcast, but now I've got to concentrate on Pat and the broker industry and the audience. So now I have to get focused. So, give me 20 seconds. Let me just close my eyes, do that breathing, and then I can, boom. Hey, Pat, let's talk to your audience.
So how long should the breathing go?
Slow down, breathe. Okay. And I do this before major presentations so that the brain sends a signal to my heart. It's okay. It's not a threat. And then all of a sudden everything calms down. You don't get those sweaty palms or anticipation. You've got to calm down, and breathing is the best way to do that.
Do you do the breathing for like 5 minutes or just 1 minute? Is there an ideal?
Not even that long. Yeah. I mean, usually it's the 4x4. I'm just going to do those 4, maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And then that is enough to slow down your heart rate.